Alright YouTube, we're back now for my EX+2 Abigail clear with the team that I really wanted to run from the day she came out and the day we saw, you know, what this boss was going to be looking like. And the very first time I did damage cap it was with this team. I just didn't have the EX levels to get a perfect score. So let's go ahead and show you. We're going to turn on all the mods. And it is almost the exact same team, except instead of 2B, we have Cleome. And so really all their gear is the same, but we end up doing more damage, which I kind of like. And I'm going to go ahead and save myself a step here, and I'm going to show you Cleome's gear now. So in the base form, which is where she's doing all of her damage, she's just geared like so, you know, geared for full aquatic, full insect, full LB, full magic, true double hand. She's got chain damage, or chain speed. She's got LB fill. She's got high stats. She's got the Ling vision card, cause yeah, pretty cool. And then shift form is almost, it's exactly the same, you know, there you go. She just kind of powers up in the shift form. And so, yeah, we're going to go ahead and show you, but we do end up doing more damage than, my other video. Because Cleome has the 150 fire amp, which is nice. So even though Abigail is now EX2, you can see she's EX2 and she has her, she's got her STMR equipped. We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna go ahead and have her start with the Omni cover stuff, just so that she has all the really nice mitigations. It makes it really easy to survive turn 1, and there you go. And even though we have that going on, we're still going to do the same thing with Sylvie, where we run Compassionate instead of Burgeoning. And that way we don't have to gear for resistance, for ailment resistances, but otherwise we're the exact same. So we're going to do Strong, Breezy, Spirit with Chizuru. We're going to do Omamori, not Protection, Fire and Fire Field. We're going to do Rousing, Aquatic Insect and Emissary. And then Cleome is going to use her Shifted Limit Burst to start powering up for turn 3. Because it takes 2 turns to power her up, because she's awesome like that. But the nice thing is, since we don't have to worry about her killers, we just have to worry about getting her her 100% fire amp going and her power up. We don't have to worry about all her goopy skills, and just let her do the things she's good at, which is doing damage. You can avoid all that clunkiness and just do her thing. So Chizuru is going to Insect Pulverizer. Cleome is going to Gallant Crescendo. Sylvie's going to put up Vines and Petals and Burgeoning now for morale fill and mitigations. Abigail's going to LB. Tsukiko's going to fill morale. And Roberta's now going to Rousing, Mega. Oh, we need to go to base form. Rousing, Mega, and not Mystic. Rousing, my gosh, Mega Inferno. There we go. Let me put the action cam up, by the way. That way you can see the actions a little bit better. There you go. And we're just gonna chain Cleome and Chizuru together. Notice we're doing a little bit more damage. You know, 2B and Chizuru only did 1% damage. We did 3. And there we go. We're not even going to have full morale, but we're going to do more damage here too. We're going to start with Leaping Love. We're going to use our breaks. Cover and breaks. And Firestorm 3 times. And Quad Mystic. Shifted LB. And Base Form LB for more damage. Otherwise, basically the exact same. Except the meter drops faster. So there you go. Abigail heals us back up, and we're ready to go. So turn 4, even though we've got our SLB, I'm gonna hold off. Okay, I'm just gonna let her contribute to chaining here, just like I did last time. And Blazing Karmic, Quad Mystic, Devastating Samurai Slash, and Gallant Crescendo. And Sylvie's going to Insect, Cleome, and then Clever twice. So we'll just do just like we did before. Use our buffs this time. And Roberta, Sylvie, those two. Okay, again, we're under 50% on turn 4. There we go. Already back on back to full. And we gotta start powering up again, which is fine. All right, Abigail now is gonna use her SLB. Sylvie is going to, just like before, Cheerful 3 times. Chizuru is gonna LB. Cleome is going to Shift Form LB. Start powering up again. Tsukiko is going to recharge her Magnus, and Roberta is going to LB. Alrighty, with the SLB online, we're totally safe. And we're back to turn 1, basically, even though it's turn 6. So we'll just do the normal turn 1 stuff. So we'll mitigate and cover. We'll buff ailment resistances and elemental resistances. We'll break, or rather we'll imperil and morale fill and buff, amplify, buff killers and mitigations and imbue. We'll just go ahead and chain here, just to fill up our limit burst gauge. And Chizuru is gonna strong, breezy, and we'll go ahead and use focus strength. Cool. So we're aiming to burst again on turn 9. So on turn 7 we'll power up, and that's gonna be right now. All right, turn 7. Scarlet Anthurium, that's her shifted limit burst again. Tsukiko is going to chain a little bit with that, not a whole lot. We'll go ahead and use Firestorm 3 times. Chizuru is going to use Insect Pulverizer. Roberta is going to use Support, Mega, and Mystic. Sylvie can heal us if we need to. Vines, Petals, and Compassionate. Why not? There we go. And Abigail is going to break and cover. Actually, no, we're going to use our LB if we can. It depends on if we're going to get it. Let's take a look and see. We got it. If we didn't have it, we would just break and cover, and then use the LB next turn. All right, turn 8 is our final power-up turn. Cleome's just going to naturally get stronger and stronger and stronger. We're going to use her Fire Amp skill this turn, though, to really push the limit. All right, so Tsukiko is going to use Cherished Gift, just like before. Roberta is going to LB. Chizuru is going to Typhus Spirit. Cleome, in this order. We're going to go ahead and use Gallant, Sapient, and Scarlet Sharp Note for her big, big Amplify. All right, Sylvie is going to shift, and then she's going to use the insect killer buff on Cleome. Go ahead and drop the I've Got Your Back on Cleome as well, and Clever Paladin Strike for a Sword in Peril for Roberta. And Abigail is going to break. So we used LB last turn, so we'll go ahead and break this turn. There we go. And we're ready to burst. I love that that goes faster than Chow does. All right, we'll go ahead and use our buffs. Leaping Love from Sylvie. And we are ready to power up. Mystic Breath. Base Form LB. Shift Form LB for Chizuru. And Tsukiko is Blazing Karmic. Abigail is Triple Flamethrower. Okay, so just like before, Cleome's going to go first to put the big Katana in peril up, then Chizuru. Actually, it's going to go Roberta, then these two, and then Cleome and Chizuru in that order. So Roberta, front row chainers, and then the back row chainers, but Cleome first. And it's going to look something like this. And we're looking for somewhere around 2.7, 2.8. 3.1. Okay. I'll take it. Better than my other clear, you know? That fire amp, that's not lying. Yep. Looking good. So like I said, that's the team that I wanted to take. It's the exact same as the other clear. It's just instead of 2B, we're using Cleome. And now an EX+2 Abigail. So there you have it. If you're interested in the turn charts and the actions, look at the other video because that's in the comments there, and then just, you know, swap out normal Cleome stuff. But in the meantime, I hope that helps, and we'll see you in the next video.